Did Hannah Montana have it right all along? These are 20 videos about how to stay motivated and achieve your goals in acting and filmmaking. And this series came out of my frustration with all the AI stuff that's been happening in the industry. So it's just a real conversation between you and I. You're gonna hear my washing machine going in the background because I'm not using any sort of artificial intelligence to clean up the audio or the video or anything like that. I love shopping on Amazon. I am an Amazonaholic and it's a problem. But I've begun to realize that one of my favorite things isn't actually receiving the Amazon package and opening it up and using the thing. My favorite thing about getting a package from Amazon is the excitement of waiting for it and waiting for it to arrive. Having bought it and knowing that I want to use the thing and the wait for it to show up at my door is actually sometimes more exciting and fulfilling for me than getting the thing itself. So similarly, I was at the gym a couple of days ago and I ran into my former roommate. And this whole concept of this video sort of comes from him, so I have to say thank you to Brendan. We ran into each other and said, oh my gosh, hi, we should work out and do a set together. So we hopped on the barbell and we were doing some bench presses. And he was talking about how important it is to enjoy the thing you're doing as much as the result. He was talking about how easy it can be to be in the gym and to get yourself to lie down and go, okay, fine, I'm just gonna lift these things so that I can stop. I asked him why he was saying these things because he lay down and was underneath the bar and he said, all right, here comes the fun part. And I was like, what? What do you mean? The process is that of rewiring our brain so that we're not just doing these disciplined things for the result. The result is great, but if all we're doing is saying, well, I have to do this hard thing so that I'll get to this result, then it's a lot easier to get burned out than to say, this thing that I'm doing is the fun part. It's like if you're in a play and you're on stage and you're doing the play, by the time you get to the end of it, you're like, wow, that just flew past me because I wasn't enjoying the experience of doing it. Or it's like getting an Amazon package and just enjoying using it rather than enjoying the process of waiting for it to arrive. If all you're doing is waiting for the end result, pushing through to get to the end result, you are going to be a lot more inconsistent than if you try to retrain your brain to go, the thing that I'm doing now, the hard work that I'm going through, the pain that I'm experiencing is the fun part, is the experience. So, like Hannah Montana talks about in her song, it's not about getting to the top of the mountain, it's not about what's on the other side, but it's the climb itself. Working on reprogramming our brains so that we enjoy and appreciate and give the proper value to the experience of, as the illustration goes, working out, then we're going to find a much higher success rate in achieving the goals that we're looking for because we're appreciating the process to get there. It's a hard thing to do, and it takes intentional focus to make happen. So when you're in the hard parts, when you're doing the work, remind yourself, this is the fun part. This is the part that I need to stick with and latch onto and enjoy. I hope that made you think a little bit. Thank you, Brendan, for making me think about that and recognizing that we can apply that in our acting lives, in our filmmaking lives. Apply that to your life and see how you achieve your goals better. Love to hear your thoughts about different places where we can apply this thought, where we can tell ourselves, this is the fun part. Let me know what you think. Thanks for being here. Thanks for holding me accountable. And I will see you tomorrow for the last day of 20 Days to the Dream.